Sorry, I've started recording. I asked for permission. Can I record? Otherwise,
Yes,
I'll
that's
stop.
fine.
All
That's
right.
fine.
Okay. So typically, because it's a fashion brand and it's fashion ready to wear brand, we would need visually engaging content like videos of people actually putting on your products, because those are and then we also need to know the best times to post uh, on your profile. That will definitely need access to your Instagram for us to be able to check your insights and know the best times to post on your Instagram. And of course, that's one reason why Eunice is here. But even with or without Eunice, we have apps that can help us schedule posts. So once we know the best times to post for you, it's important for us to have good content. So for example,
So
so we'll
the
come
good
up with a
content.
content calendar anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Please
didn't
go
hear that.
on. Go on.
Okay, so I was saying that we will need to come up with engaging content, because that's key. Because remember, it's social media, so people need to first of all socialize before they start buying. So they need to be sure that there's a human brand there. And remember that Instagram influencers have made life difficult by collecting money and blocking people and all those types of things. So people need to be sure that they're engaging with a real human that has a pedigree and all of that. So we'll need to be consistent with the content that we are sharing. So that's another reason why it's good to schedule. So it doesn't make a lot of sense for you to maybe post like 17 posts on Monday, then you're silent till like maybe 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later. No, it's better to pay. So like if you have 17 good posts already, you can schedule them such that they are dropping, maybe you're dropping two per day, and you look at the best times to post. So you post at those times and people begin to engage. So it's important for you to do that. And the recommendation we are getting is to use platforms like Instagram and Pinterest. But I know you've only mentioned Instagram. The same with Pinterest is that, Pinterest, TikTok, they actually the algorithm is better than Instagram. So since it's Instagram that you want to us to at least start with, we will stick with Instagram. But I would just recommend that you should consider additional platforms as well, because those other platforms you don't even need to do as much as you do on Instagram, and you will get so much engagement and it will convert to sales. And the other thing is that it's helpful for them to be able to see. So since you're making ready to wear material, it's good for them to see you at work. So it's still going to be part of the content, but it's not just going to be this is a size 14 red dress, and you give us the what they call it, the measurement calendar. Sorry, that chart. No, it's also helpful for us to see you or whoever it is that is making the clothes at work. So you don't need to take us through the full process, but it's still going to be part of the content. So we will definitely need a content calendar to. So
So
that's one of.
will that means I'll still need to create the content for you guys to post.
Yes, yes, because we don't have access to your products. Your products are with you. So there's no way we can physically create that content because the products are with you.
Okay, so
So
my problem really is the content. So I know that they can use all these apps. So other than, of course, my clothes that I want to sell, I know that there are other things that one can post that can engage people other than
okay,
selling
so
my product
like
every day.
no, they won't see your products every day, but they still need to see your products, because it's the products that we are going to tell them that if you want this, click on the link to buy. But yes, you're correct. So that's where the content calendar comes in. So the social media manager is just helping you ensure that you are consistent with your posting. So some people have a lot of content, but they are not able to because they can't devote the time. So that was why I asked for this meeting, so that we can understand where exactly you're at. So for the content, you're probably going to need to hire someone that's going to help you make the videos in particular, because If it's the pictures, you can just send pictures of of what you already have, and maybe we can do a write up. But pictures alone don't convert. They don't convert much because people love
Exactly.
watching.
So it's the content that I need help with.
So people love watching videos. So I could check
Yeah.
within our community to see if there's anyone that can help.
Hello? Hello?
I think it's an issue, maybe network, but she's still on.
Okay, so you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if she can come back. So basically, and now that she has given me a background of what you guys provide, so what I'm looking for is actually that help with the content, right? I need someone who can provide engaging content and also manage those contents.
Okay. She left.
Okay. Maybe the
We'll talk about it. Mm.
Okay, wait for a bit more time. She has an understanding of what I'm looking to achieve. Mhm. Let me put this value in this. Right.
Let me try to call her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, ladies. I'm not sure when exactly you lost me. What was the last thing you heard from me? Hello, can you
I
hear me?
think the last I can hear you now. What I heard last was you were going to look in your community for someone that can do content.
Wow, and I kept going on and on. I didn't realize I was talking to myself. So I was talking about that coming up that if you look at an example, a sample content calendar, there has to be like a day or two that you will still have to show your product. So we can't
Yes.
get around your product. So, and it has to, someone has to be close to you, except we are planning to do a photo shoot via Zoom. And also we will still need to engage someone that does good photography and makes videos and all of that. So it sounds like that's what you need much more. So if you get the content that way, are you able to manage the posting yourself?
Like you said, there are apps that can do that.
Okay, so your big concern is getting that content done, right?
Exactly. Getting content. I don't have
Okay,
brain work for
okay,
content stuff.
okay. So where are you located
I'm
exactly?
in Canada, Calgary,
Oh, you're in Canada.
precisely.
And Calgary to be precise. Okay, so to be honest, you're probably going to need, as in, I'm not sure you need a virtual assistant. I think you need more of a someone that is but well, we could check. But even if we find anyone in our community, they are not in Canada, so they'll probably need to fly in. So you need someone to come and create content for you, particularly the ones that are around your products. The only way we can get around that is to ask you to just maybe do a video, just film your product alone, and then send to us. Then we can now recreate it and make an engaging video out of it. I don't know. I think that may work if you think there's value in that.
Okay, so other than a virtual assistant managing when you do posts, what else do they do for you?
So really,
So how do
virtual
they grow
assistants do.
your page, or how do they grow your business?
So for example, when you've got your content in and it's engaging and all of that, people are definitely going to be dropping comments, right? You need
Hmm.
your virtual assistant to be there to respond to comments. People have queries. They're like enter the DM. You have new people following your page. They will definitely they will follow up with those people. Tell them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, sorry, please. If you just hold on a bit. I don't think I have it, but I just want to check. Okay, so the virtual assistant, after you've posted, you don't just it doesn't convert to sales just after you post. Someone still needs to engage. So people are like, how much? Even if you put the price there, somebody is like, how much? Somebody is like, where do we buy it? So there'll be comments. So you want to make sure that there's someone that is responding to comments. There's someone that is like maybe when they come into the DM, you perhaps have a phone number for them. People have inquiries. I'm not sure you have time to attend to all of those things. So the virtual assistant is there to support you in to get you from the point someone places an order. Maybe someone needs to reach out to the delivery people and tell them that, oh, you have to pick up from here and take it there and all of that. Okay, and all of that. So the virtual assistant can do all of those things for you outside of just even managing your outside of just posting. Posting is like let's say 25% of the job. So by the time the people land on your page, because maybe you've done a reel, some reels that are really really engaging, they've gone viral, people have come to your page and they've started following you. A good social media will probably work on a welcome message that already takes them to your landing page and tells them what you do immediately. We are working on your IG page to ensure that immediately people come, they know what you do and they know where the links are. They know we are engaging them when we are writing our captions and all. Also, the social media virtual assistants can also work on your captions and make sure that they are engaging, because sometimes you see one video, someone posts it and just posts the video without and doesn't write anything, or maybe someone just says, oh, Adenike and her mom, let's say, for example, and then someone posts and says, oh, it was that thing that Adenike did in the 24th minute that is it for me. So for example, if I see the one that I just see Adenike and her mom, I probably may just not go, I'll just be like whatever. But if I see someone saying that, oh, it's the way the dog was looking at her on the at the in the middle for me. Then someone will want to watch and see what the dog did. So you are more likely to spend more time watching that video. And the longer someone watches your video, the better it ranks in the algorithm. So if the person that just put the caption Adenike and her mom would not get you as much engagement as the person that comes up with a caption that draws people in such that they want to watch that video. So even your captioning is something that a good virtual assistant can help you work on the quality of the videos. So maybe you send us the video, your rookie way and all of that, and you send it in, and then we get the people that know how to do all those effects. I don't know if you watch Aproko Doctor's videos.
Mm,
Watch his videos.
yeah.
So like he's talking to you about diabetes, for example. So he
Mm,
starts off and says, "Tumi, Eunice, come here. I'm talking to you." So he's a doctor. He probably has got some social media training. That's why he knows that by the time you call people's names, they will definitely be drawn in. And of course, it doesn't have to be your face at that point. All we just really need from you are the products. Well, maybe we can even coach you and say, okay, madam, to me, we want to see your face in this one. We tell you what to say. We write you what you should say. And then you go ahead and you just shoot the video and we'll look at it and tell you if it's good or not good. So we can guide you, but because we are not physically present with you, we'll definitely still need you to work with us. And we can tell you that, okay, this week let's shoot videos. You're in TOCI. And so there was a time when we were planning the business workshop. I think you were part of it when some people sent in videos and we were like, I know these videos, I know they don't work. Please shoot another one. That's because people that are trained to identify those things that draw people in watch those videos. Someone else will just go like, oh yeah, she has shot the video, it's fine now, it's okay. And you will not get the level of engagement that will
engagement.
eventually convert to sales as you would want. So
Mhm.
uh, I'm listening to you.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Mm,
But it sounds like our major issue at this point is getting the content to start with.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So start
So,
with.
do you have anyone around you that you can ask to help you around with shooting those videos and all of that? Because that does not sound like what, except you are planning to do it on Zoom, and we have a Zoom session, and then we record the video. That for me is the only way I can think of us supporting you virtually in getting the content. So, if it's something you're willing to explore, we can talk about that as well.
I don't think that would be ideal because it won't. It won't. I was just of the opinion that I know I would still need to do some, videoing, and of course, I'm the one with the product. I'm going to need to take pictures, but I probably just didn't think it through on how to make it
Because
all work
yeah,
well.
because one thing that some people have done is that they will perhaps get a photographer to do a photo shoot for their products, and then you can now bomb us per se with all of the pictures and all. Then we can now take those and then do our
Pictures and
editing
send it
around
on.
it. And then maybe what you have for us is just a static video. So when we're doing the spotlights, we are now doing a voiceover and we're saying, oh, see this. And then if it was possible, I would perhaps still recommend that you should be planning soon to have like a photo shoot where you have real humans putting on those clothes, because those are more likely to get people to want to buy because they are
Mm.
seeing someone in it.
Okay.
It comes alive. And some fashion brands, what they also do is that when you've indicated interest or whatever, you can decide to have like a virtual open house or something, and people that are interested, they come and they can tell you what their concerns are with buying ready to wear, and then you also have the opportunity to tell them that, oh, this is how we've addressed your concern, and if you buy from us, we have a return policy, for example. for as long as you haven't, then you can walk into our store. I don't know, do you have a physical store?
No, I don't. It's an online stuff.
So it's an online platform because it makes it a bit challenging. So do you have the opportunity of would I say, working with physical stores such that people can pick up from those physical stores, though you don't have your own physical space?
No, I don't. I can, but it's going to cost me money. I don't want to explore that now. Like I
Okay.
said, it's still, and which is why I'm also thinking, how does a virtual assistant help me now? I'm a small business. I don't even have. I'm looking to build that engagement and to expand and to grow, and that's where I need the VA help with. How to get me to the point where I'll have a lot of comment and I'll need someone to help me to comment, or someone to help me with responding to logistics and questions. Right now, there's no
Yeah.
engagement on my page,
Yeah, but
so
that's the help
that's
because
where,
we haven't been posting much to start with. And I was even going to ask you, can I have the link to your page?
yeah, I'll
Because
share it
you
with
probably
you.
already have some content that we can even get started with and just rejig and bring to live.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
To live,
So if we
sorry.
were to go ahead and move on, so how does the VA work? How many is it like? When do they post in the day? And is it like 5 days a week? What does it entail, really?
So it actually depends on what your budget is, what you have as your budget. So if you go to the seller link I posted in the WhatsApp group, you'll see that our prices range from 25,000, and that's 25,000 naira per hour. But you've already told me what your budget is, so obviously we can't. If we are going by that, that means that your 40K is going to give you just one point something hours in a month. But obviously, so we perhaps need to work with you and say, okay, let's give you 4 hours or maybe 8 hours because you are our first North American client. And it's also a good opportunity for my sister on the call. You need to get her hands in because she's still on the job. She's still learning on the job, and so we can be flexible a bit with you. But just to let you know that I want you to know what the actual price is, so that you know that you are getting a massive discount, and so that by the time you are referring us, you will let them know that, oh, it's because of XYZ that we gave you that discount. So if we agree that we're going forward, then we will agree on how many hours. So first of all, we agree on what exactly the VA will be doing for you monthly. So it sounds like at this point we need to agree on a content calendar, and then we need to now begin to. I would recommend that we should first of all start by looking at your existing content, see how we can bring it to a point where we can reuse it and make it, as in change the tone and the flavor and all of that, and make it peng. Then I would also say that we'll give you a bit of assignments and ask you, we'll give you direction on what content we want you to do. We perhaps, so what I would say is that perhaps you do something, we'll get on Zoom and tell you, oh, no, do this way, do this way. So you will still have to be the one to shoot the content because we don't have access to your product. So we can start off with that and hopefully grow your page to the point where you can now go, like, you get the required attention to then be able to say, I'm going to do a photo shoot, and then you can plan a photo shoot. So with a photo shoot, you have tons of content. I also say that you should be attending things like fashion shows, or I don't know if it's going to be show. You could go to the fashion shows, you dressed in what you make. So you be your first model. You get someone to do a video of you as you're pulling up. We see you, and then your tie. So I would assume you have your personal Instagram handle. Do you have a personal Instagram handle?
Yes, I do.
And I guess a lot of your family members and friends are following you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you're in the dress or whatever it is, and you tag your business page that this was done by your business page, and you send us that content, and we are like This is the CEO of our business. Let me say it's Tumiloju Fashion House, and she's putting on the Aduke dress by at Tomiloju Fashion Wear. And so it's a simple picture, but in that simple picture, you've told your family and friends that you went for a fashion event, you own a fashion brand, you made this beautiful dress. It is so to also give you an example, this bag that I went with today, just by me holding the bag and people saw it, people were asking me that, oh, please, can I get the contact of the person that made your bag and all of that, because they saw a real human holding it, and it appealed to them because I was in a place where, and I put my business name on the bag, so it rang a bell to them that, oh, I could use this for branding for myself, and it made sense for them. So it's people that want to live the good life. They see you living the good life and you're putting on a dress by Tomiloju Fashions, going to going to the awards night, for example. They will definitely want to go and say, oh, I love that dress. It was beautiful. So they're coming to you and they're like, oh, do you still have it available? Can I get it? I know you're there for them already. You're like, yeah, sure. Just comment on the one you like and will be on the page. So that's why it's important to have a catalog of the products already on Instagram, for example. And then so immediately someone is saying, oh, do you still have a that design? You're like, oh, just comment on the design. You as in go on our page, comment on the one you're talking about, because you know that when they comment, it may not necessarily be you that will respond. It could be your virtual assistant. So you know that once they comment, someone is there to get into their DM and tell them that yes, if you need it, it's going to take 2 to 7 days to get it ready, and this how you pay. So someone is there to attend to everything, every question they have, and also typically there will perhaps
Okay.
be a. I'm
All
listening.
right. Okay. Okay. I think I get it. I get it. I get. Let me see if I can get a content creator.
Exactly.
Um. Yeah, and I'll share my page with you as well, so that you can look and see what you. Yeah. Then from then on, we'll know how to move forward. Because honestly, I wouldn't be able to use a VA when I don't even have what to.
But I'll say that before you go ahead and get a content creator, I think one benefit you get from a VA or maybe from our team at this point is for us to agree on your content calendar. So if we work on that, for example, it could be like what are deliverable for this first time. We agree that
Mm.
this is the content calendar, so that when you are talking to the content creator, you're telling the content creator that this I want you to give me a month's worth of, for example, let's say Monday is fashion and styling. So
Yeah,
you are not
exactly.
going.
And they say, all these things about is this something you would do as a VA? Things like, they say always also prefer solutions, prefer that you are
Yes,
giving knowledge.
yes.
So
So
is
so
that
like if
something that the
you
VA will post? I don't have to be looking for that content for you to post.
so like if you engage us today, as in if we get engaged now, the first thing I will work with you on, and in that case, so I'll just be working with you, and with for Unity will be for her own training, so that she can do it subsequently and I won't have to do it. Me and her will jump on another Zoom call afterwards, and we will give you a draft of the content calendar that we will come up with, and then you review it and we'll come up with something that feels just right for your brand. And then so when you're going to talk to the content creator, you're able to tell the content creator that this is what I want. So let's say what you want is a month worth of. Why are you going this way? Okay, why are you going this way? Huh? Why are you going all this way? Why didn't you go in that way? Okay, continue with what you're doing. Continue. Sorry, continue. Continue. You are correct. You are correct. Continue. Sorry. Okay. So we'll work up as in, so if we go ahead now, what I will first of all say we should do is to draft that content calendar that works well for you. So when you go to the content creator, you already tell the content creator that this and this is what I want you to do for me. And please go to a content creator that is around you, because in case otherwise you probably still need to be the one to make the videos and all of that.
Yeah.
But if you feel like you need someone, as in you need a professional touch, it's best to get someone that is around you.
Okay. Okay,
So
now
if
no
you're
problem. Let
interested,
me.
if you're
Yeah.
still interested, we can work on the content calendar together.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, sis. Thank you for
All right.
speaking
So
to
when
me.
can we
Yeah.
hear back from you? When will we hear back from you again?
I'll see what I can get around this weekend, right? And see if I can get any leads. Then to next week, I'll to reach out to you on what I
All
find.
right. All right, sis.
Thank you so much.
Uh, okay. So Eunice, do you have anything you want to say? She's
No,
still with us.
really, I listened, and I think you're on track.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, then. Take care, ladies. Thank you so much for your time.
All right. And
You're
sorry for the initial delay. No, you're
No
very.
worries. Okay, thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Night.